Namaste. Welcome back to my channel Food for Thought. My name is Abhishek Ganguly and I am a political enthusiast. Today we are going to discuss, was India right in banning PUBG and its implications? We are going to look into this through two key points. First is what is happening at the India-China LAC, the recent developments, and the second point is what are the implications of this PUBG ban and where this is heading. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up, do subscribe below and click on the bell icon. Now coming to the first point, what is happening at the LAC? You can see a map in front of you which shows you the two lakes, Pangong Tso and Spagnur Tso. These two lakes are present at the Ladakh region, and the numbers 1 through 8 are the finger areas which demarcate territories. India claims the land up to finger 8, while China says India's land is only limited up to finger 2. That is, finger 2 onwards, the land belongs to China. India has an ITBP base at finger 4, and China had a base earlier at finger 8. Now, the area between finger 4 and finger 8 were patrolled by both the Indian army as well as the Chinese army. Whenever they would meet each other, they would tell the other party to go back. Now what has happened is the Chinese army has come up till finger 4 and set up structures, permanent structures, and they have claimed the land from finger 4 till finger 8 and they are not going back. This was the development which happened earlier. Now, some time back on the south bank of Pangong Tso, something interesting happened. Late August, India noticed movements in the Chushul region, the one which is encircled. And quickly, India deployed its Tibetan wing of the Indian army, who are in India as refugees. Now, this team quickly climbed on and claimed the ridges in the Chushul region. This is a grey area. The Chushul peaks were not captured by the Indian army or the PLA. Now what has happened is the Indian army is controlling the Chushul ridges as well as the land which goes till Rezangla. This actually gives India a vantage point, and India can now look into the passes of Rekinla, which you can see further south. Rekinla is one of the 13 routes through which China sends its army, and now India can see every move. And also from this height, India can see the PLA base at Moldo. This gives India a vantage point view and a strategic advantage in the south bank of Pangong Tso. So now China is getting the same medicine that it used to deploy against India. This is the recent development in Ladakh. Now we come to the second part of this discussion, which is why PUBG is banned and what are the implications. Well, PUBG Mobile, which has 175 million users in India, is owned by Tencent, which is a Chinese company. The CEO and the founder of PUBG is Ma Huateng. He is also coincidentally a senior member in the Chinese Communist Party. In a tech conference in Singapore, Ma gave a speech. Now I would read it out as it is. It's a quote. It's not something that is in the media or someone's opinion. Ma said, "Lots of people think they can speak out and they can be irresponsible. I think that's wrong. We are a great supporter of the government in terms of information security. We try to have a better management and control on the internet." China also has laws which forces the tech companies to share data with the government if need be. This means the entire 175 million downloaded data of PUBG is not at all safe, and the Communist Party of China can access that data at any point of time. Handing over important data like location, behavioral analysis of the youth can be detrimental, especially if it is being handed over to a hostile country. Now, apart from this, what China can do, or what any hostile nation, not necessarily China, any hostile nation can do with this kind of data is they can influence protesters, they can look into groups who create social unrest and encourage them, and this can cause internal unrest in any country. Apart from this, they can do many other things, but this is just for starters. Now, what has India done? India has banned PUBG, and due to this, within 2 days, Tencent has lost 34 million USD. Is this a big blow to China? Well, no, but this can definitely start a protest, and many other countries can follow this. This can give the Chinese Communist Party a big headache. One last point that I would like to make here is we are viewing all of these news like PUBG banning and India Ladakh tensions and other things in the news channels. However, till July, India has lost 19 million salaried jobs due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Indian economy is in a very bad shape for now, and I think we need to focus a lot on the Indian economy as well, just so that we grow as an economy and we come back to more than 8% GDP growth, which we used to clock in before 2016. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.